A lot of people search for the term mini facelift, and they think that all they need is a tiny change, but I think there's more to it than that. It's that they want less recovery time or less downtime. So many people who are well into their 40s and even 50s, they search for a less invasive or a non-surgical way to rejuvenate some of the saggy or the droopy that has happened over the years. I think the reason that they do that is because they're not ready for the big transformation or the big change that comes with actual facelift surgery. And so they'll look for non-invasive modalities, and some of these can include energy-based devices, even micro facelift or mini facelift, to just tug a little bit. I've seen plenty of patients who have had that sort of thing done and they come back later and say that wasn't enough. Unfortunately, after having spent that time, effort, and investment on a mini procedure, then they come to the realization that deep plane facelift is the best way to achieve their goals. The way to think about it is that after a mini or a micro facelift, you'll have downtime for a few days. The thing about deep plane facelift is you'll have downtime for a few days. The swelling might be a little bit more, but overall the time frame of downtime, the time frame of achieving the final product is generally similar. And so I say generally with deep plane facelift or neck lift patients, by day 4 or 5, you might feel up for running some errands or doing some work around the house. You might feel up for full exercise regimen by about 3 to 4 weeks. And generally we recommend that about 4 weeks you can go back to that. And you'll probably feel comfortable at a public event 2 or 3 months after surgery. That's not to say that the healing has already finished, but by that time, the majority of the healing has already happened. From the 2-month mark to the 1-year mark, when kind of everything settles and is done, there will be some numb spots here or there might be a little swelling off and on in a certain area. But suffice it to say that with deep plane facelift, the recovery is not much more than a mini facelift or a micro facelift or an ultherapy treatment or other kind of non-surgical modalities. The main difference is the result. And so I generally tell patients that a less invasive or a non-surgical procedure compared to a facelift might give you 10 to 20% of the result of a facelift surgery, but it's not multiple times more in terms of recovery or downtime. It's actually not that much more.